Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Texas Longhorns against the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
On the banks of the Olentangy River, the Horseshoe is one of the most iconic venues in all of sports. Over 100,000 people strong, the Ohio State Buckeyes might have the best home field advantage in all of college sports. These fans are ready to rock and showcase their Buckeyes this season. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Looking right, this one caught. And he'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Chris, all the build-up and all the lead-up for this game, this national championship game, and this offense comes out swinging. You love the confidence from the quarterback and the play caller. This defense better buckle up.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Second down and goal. They'll run the option. Defense all over the option play. Quarterback couldn't even get the pitch off.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. We talked with this coaching staff. They said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And a throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense told us their goal on every series is to end the series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal. And here, a stop on 3rd down, in particular leading to 4th and long, it looks like they'll be able to achieve that objective as the field goal unit really should come on the field. It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. They'll hand it off. Open field ahead. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
He'll hand it off. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Now the handoff. Fighting him off. He's got a crease. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Ohio State. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Well, you can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll run it to the left. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Brown. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. This running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game. Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled, and that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3.
Got an opening here. First out and more. He's still running. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. When they bring him down, looks like inches short of the marker.
Well, here it is. This is exactly what we anticipated from this matchup, and this offense more in particular. We knew we were going to get these option concepts in the run game. This quarterback is a very good player, but the defense is ready for it. This defensive coordinator told us that their defense was going to be predicated on stopping this quarterback and these types of concepts, and they're able to do it here early in this game.
Blood down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set him up first and goal at the 10.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Makes a nice move there. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. Ohio State has the lead after one. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Back to throw. It's Manning. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Chris, when you get down here inside of the red zone, you've got to know as a quarterback that all these windows are going to be tighter. Look at the timing with which he's got to play. If you're late at all, that window is going to close, and right there, the contact creates an incompletion.
He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Tremendous job by this defense. Their gap control is sound. They're flying to the football, and then they're making the play. These guys, in particular up front, look at them just extend off these blocks, and they're able to make the stop.
I think he got back to the 2, but nothing more. The defense was ready and stuffed him.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Backed up with the 1. He's going to throw it. Catch made on the left side. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. To throw, it's Sayin. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, this is just not the situation to go for it right here. You're not forced into this. It's the first half. You're way backed up in your own end. You're just giving them scoring opportunities at this point. The failure on fourth down is going to lead directly to points for your opponent.
They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Second down, we're going to throw it. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
I really love what this defensive line does here. They read the screen, and yet they continue to move forward and attack the quarterback. So many times you see those guys stop and pause and try to retrace. If you're going to get aggressive, go ahead and get after the quarterback. They're able to get him on the ground.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. It's fourth down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Dropping back, it's Manning. Touchdown, Texas. They go to the air to reach the end zone. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, handoff inside, running with purpose. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Fights through a tackle.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football. Here, nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Looking downfield. It's Sayan. Grabbed by the receiver. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4, and they pick up 6 on the first down pass. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got space. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
A draw to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
This is one of those plays that doesn't look like it should be tough to defend, but it always ends up being tough to defend. The linebackers have to get back into their pass sets. If it's sold correctly on the offensive side, it puts a lot of pressure on that second level, and here, they're just not.
Sees an opening. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
They're going to run it here. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Getting set. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Throwing off play action. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Longhorns. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
The offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball to 44. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. He's past the marker and still going. Here he goes. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State, to put them on top now.
Chris, how about the speed to take it the distance? Once he got a crease, it was over. There were even some defenders that had an angle, but he outran all of them for a touchdown. What a huge play for this offense. An outstanding run by this back.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
When he first took that out of the end zone, I'm thinking to myself, what in the world is he doing? He's going to give up field position here. But he obviously saw the lane. Great decisive cut. And then once he's in the open field, there he turns on the jets, and he's absolutely gone. What a return and a massive play. Special teams touchdown in this game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on, and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? That's reeled in. It's Smith. He moved the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. They need to make the play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I won't give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Rodgers. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Back to pass. It's Sayan. Receiver makes the catch. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
When you get to this point in the national championship game and you're trying to execute a comeback, every conversion is massive. This is one of those we might look back on and say it spurred some momentum in the comeback for this team. Now they've got to capitalize and continue to move the ball down the field.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. And what a moment for this defense. They've been getting picked on. Finally, they said enough is enough. They're targeting the same receiver. We're going to make him pay for it this time.
Chris, you're 100% right. They just went to the well one too many times. You can't go back to the same receiver over and over again. The defense made an adjustment, and that adjustment paid off with a huge pick and a touchdown. That is a terrific job by these defensive backs, understanding what they were seeing and then adjusting on the fly.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a shotgun run call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. Looking downfield, it's Sayan. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Incomplete. So it's second down and 10. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
He's got the first and still going. He's got a crease. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He wins the foot race to the end zone. The Buckeyes with an answer to the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. It'll be Smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I think this is time to be a bit conservative here. You've got the lead, and the last thing you want to do is create a short field for the opposition. So you need to create a 1st down and maybe run some clock out as well. Those are your 2 objectives here. You've got to achieve at least one of them.
And the wideout goes in motion. Play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield. So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. Leaning on the run game here late.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect a safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
The Longhorns are in the red zone now. The quarterback keeps it on the option. And he stopped the front 7 all over him that time.
Well, it's like the defense knew exactly what was coming there. Everybody was assignment sound. Quarterback barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. This defensive coordinator told us that it was going to be all about discipline, and discipline with the eyes of the defense, in particular when they go to these option plays. And here, this is a beautiful job, making sure that the eyes are disciplined and getting the quarterback down right around the line of scrimmage.
The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. The Longhorns line up with a 1st and goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
Well, I know that the offense would love to take more time off the clock, but with only a 3-point lead, they've got to get this ball in the end zone. If they have to settle for a field goal, they'll only be up 6. I do not like that position for them and their defense. So they've got to get this ball into the end zone. It's not about the clock, it's about the touchdown.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. Strategy session before this 3rd down play. Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. The Longhorns with a huge score to answer. Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is one of my favorite things that this defense is able to do. They put so much pressure on the opposing quarterback, but it's not just with the front seven. It's their ability to blitz and pressure with the secondary players. They bring the corner, they bring the safety, and here these defensive backs get after the quarterback. They're coming from all angles.
The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, look at the throw for it. Catch made over the middle. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on 4th down. That's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And that'll do it. We have a national champion.